Yo, yo, did I accidentally go live or I don't know? What's up, y'all? What up? What up? Hey, y'all. What a good dude. What's up? We are live, right? Jag, where you at? I don't know what happened. Okay. Well, I'm here. I am in the building. Can y'all hear me? What's up? What up, Roblo? I'm not gonna be able to read the chat in a minute. I have to put some eye drops. What's up, Myrna? Where did Jan go? She might have to restart this. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Anyway, y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody hit the like button. Trying to tap this Jackie person in. Hit the like, please. Hit the like. What's up, everybody? All right. I think she's in the building, but it's like, are you not saying something? I don't know. No, there you go. What happens when you hit the video thing? Jag, can you hear me? Oh, maybe my volume isn't up. I don't know. What's up? Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. What happened? You say what? I can't hear you. Nobody can hear you. I mean, they can hear me. I don't think nobody has an issue with hearing me. Y'all can hear me, right? Right? What are you doing? Can y'all hear Jag? They can't hear you at all. So they don't hear you again. They don't hear you.
Wait a minute, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. That was an adventure. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you do that. And see, I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing when I do that.
I gotta play and see what that does. It says show live video, right?
Yeah, see, that
Oh,
lets
you get the
you,
pictures. Oh,
yeah,
see,
you got
this
the
is why I
avatar.
was saying. No, 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 no. This is what I was saying. See, look, then I can
What?
pick. So I can. Oh wait, no, 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 no,
Wait
no.
a
We're not
minute,
gonna
you
do that.
can't hear me?
Now they can hear you.
Somebody said beautiful pig can't hear Jack. You still
No,
can't
now
hear me,
now they can
Rob?
hear. Now they can. No, now they can hear you because I hear you. We're good.
Hi,
No, no, no.
Amelia. Welcome to
I'm
the
playing with. I'm
family.
playing with that because
What?
when it's time to produce the shorts that I was referring to,
Oh, yeah.
I want you to be able to run them like that. I think you can just press that video
Mhm.
and run the video that we produce for, for the PIs and stuff, So that's what I wanted. That's what I was looking at. That's all I was saying. So,
Got it. Got it.
okay.
I remember that picture. I remember that night. So
What's good?
yeah. Um,
I made 10K on Juneteenth. Shout out to everybody that
yay.
came through and
Yes, you hit the
sub.
10K finally. Finally.
Yeah,
We could do a
after
little
all
better
these
with these
years.
likes though. I'm
Y'all
about
hit the
to
likes, please.
y'all already know.
Hit the
I'll take
like
it
button.
to I'll take it, drop you off in the Hudson River until I get some likes. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute. You all you gotta do is double tap the screen. It's a mobile upload. Start tripping. So anywho, sen, we got a lot to talk about, don't we? Real quick, real fast.
Yeah, 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 we do. I'll be on here for a quick minute. Let me put these eye drops in,
Well,
and
go on
I
ahead, do
gotta
what you
get up.
gotta do. But I know
Gotta
you
get
a
up and
hard-working
produce these.
man.
No, 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 it's all good. I gotta get up and produce
Hard-working man.
not only for you but for others. I'm gotta produce these
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah, I know. I having to share you. You my favorite
No, it's
producer.
all good. It's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Oh, what happened? Speaking of, producing, the documentary that I had helped produce. It won the accolade awards.
Oh yeah,
I think
we
everybody we were talking
you
about
didn't get, yeah, you haven't gotten it. Yeah, that just happened. You didn't get a chance to tell anybody.
the accolade Global Film Festival. So we won for the African American
Yeah.
filmmaker, um, and the director won for the director filmmaker with disability. We won for the documentary feature, and we also won for nature environment.
Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely?
The part three is going to be crazy because I got the I'm controlling and I'm running the narrative or what. I mean, of course, the director is directing, but I'm about to just get off the hinges with the part three because
Mm.
it's highlighting three. We got an actual general, a U.S. Army general in it.
Mm.
This is military. We got a police officer. He's in it, and then we have the chief of police, the former chief of police who's in it. So it's just about to be we're gonna take it to a different situation. It's about to be a different level. So yeah, there's the part one. I think the part one is what won, but there's part one and part two, part three. The project is called Resilient Valor, and it is about the rescuers, the guy who rescued people during the Hurricane Katrina, um,
Hurricane Katrina disaster in New Orleans. That's
You
a
already
song.
know what I'm listening to. Mm. People should look both ways before they cross my mind. They really should. Hey, Nina, thank you. Thank you so much. I I don't get it. I don't understand. What y'all doing? What these likes doing? Now, come on, we done been in here for like 10 minutes. We should at least have 100 likes. This is crazy.
Oh,
Is Jag jagging? I don't know. Is Jag jagging?
what they talking about? I'm not gonna be able to see the chat for a minute. You know, I'm doing
Don't worry. Don't worry
my
about it.
therapy.
You doing
Oh
your
God.
thing. You oh man.
Oh God.
Oh wow. And you wonder why I'm not in a rush.
All you gotta do is yeah. Oh,
Mm.
oh man. Oh, okay. Oh, it just burns for a minute. It
Mm.
burns.
See,
Oh,
that doesn't sound appealing. It just
it
it
burns. Oh
doesn't
my
sound
God.
appealing.
Well, it ain't like burning with tear gas. Shout out to I sat with your if everybody saw my live I did earlier. I sat with well no, I chopped it up with Baba Akili um
Hmm.
at the Lamert Park Juneteenth festivities and he was sharing information about the rallies that he do every Wednesday, the Stop Cop Associations or the Stop the Police Association thing. But people were like in the chat, like, "Oh man, they 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 punched that old guy." He's not old. Shout out to Baba Kid. He's an elder. He's an elder. He's not an older. He's an elder. But yeah, they punched him. And then when you said the burning, uh, I sat with after I chopped it up with you and did the live. After I did the live, I sat with Dr. Melina Abdullah from Black Lives Matter. They gassed her. They tear gassed her.
They tear
But I can
gas her,
only
they pepper sprayed her.
they tear gassed her.
Wow. Just
Yeah.
her?
So a bunch of other people
Oh
too, but
wow.
yeah, she
She
got
caught a
hit.
little
Yeah.
piece of it.
Yeah.
That
And I
happened to
feel
me in
bad.
jail
Yeah.
before. You
Tear
know,
gas?
not tear gas. No, it was jail pepper spray. Like they stuff is strong. They
That
stuff
like
ain't the
bear
stuff.
mace?
Yeah, it's like right there with the tear gas. It's right. Y'all could do it better with these likes. Come on now. We need 50 more likes. But yeah, no, I caught a little bit of pepper spray and hey Lauren speaks, welcome. Yeah, I caught a little bit of pepper spray, messing around. I mean, they had like 8 cans on one girl. Somebody was
Damn.
bound to spray. Yeah, they came for Beulah. But that really didn't work with Beulah because Beulah could eat that stuff. She could eat it.
Mm-mm.
She could eat
That mace.
it.
I've done some kind of messed up things, and I remember one day as a kid. Well, I wasn't like a kid. I was a kid. I was 12, and people probably, oh my God, this is you're wrong for the. But I used to walk through this alley going down 48, and there was this
Ah,
dog. It was a big.
Jesus.
I know I shouldn't be talking this time, but it was this big old Rottweiler, right? And he used to man this big Rottweiler. Like back in the day, y'all don't know. Jag in Philly, did y'all ever have like loose dogs?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, there's a
That's why
loose dog.
you kept a BB gun.
Oh man, no,
So you
I
could
got to
shoot them
hand
in
him
their
some.
butt, get them to
I got
run
to hand him
out.
some mace. Well, we didn't have BB guns. I got to hand him some mace, and I knew this dog. If I hit this alley, this dog would come after me, and I was like,
You
nope,
don't want
not
to say
today.
the
Not
rest of this story because Peter.
Oh, I know the dog was trying to attack me. I hit him with the mace. I never knew how effective that stuff was. I got him right in the nose, and he. Oh, he was crying. I never heard a dog cry. But no, that dog was coming after me.
Excuse
The dog,
me? Jag is a
yeah.
what? You people be crazy. Y'all just be saying the craziest thing. Honey,
But no, I'm just saying.
somebody said that I'm an industry
Somebody said
plant,
what?
and I noticed for a reason.
Oh, okay. Well, send me that information. I need to know how she's a plant.
I'm trying to figure that
People are
part
wild.
out too.
If you was an industry plant, but back to what we were saying
Yeah,
about
like
the Mason, you said that was a
I'm
release.
not even liking that. I'm gonna let it rock. I'm gonna let you rock with the super chat. I ain't even tripping.
Oh, they
Hey,
super chatted you
ACC.
that.
Yeah, because they're not
They really
members.
super chatted you that. Ah.
Because they're not
Oh, so they're
members.
trying to, yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're
You know
trying
how
to
they get
break
down.
into the live.
They are sad. But anyway,
It
let's
is
make
kind
them
of sad. It is kind of
back to the
sad.
Mace conversation. I was just saying how I know if Mace did that to a dog, a dang on human man, like
No, Beulah
mm-mm.
Chapman. Beulah Chapman ain't nothing to mess with. She ain't nothing to mess with. She can eat that stuff and take that
That's
can and turn it on you and make you cry.
mm-mm. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, she Beulah from the west side of Chicago. What is it?
All right,
What are
all
these
right.
likes doing?
If they don't get with the lights, because I can't see, I'll be seeing in a minute
Uh,
though. If they don't get with the lights, though, guess what? We can just cut it short because I can get a few little extra Z's because
yeah,
I can
absolutely.
start producing. Um. Anyway,
Double tap,
what are we talking about?
tap the screen. I mean, there's a couple of things that we could talk about.
Yeah, we could revisit a few conversations. I remember
There's a couple of things we could talk about because technically this is an update.
you said isn't or it
I
is.
said it is an update. I said technically this is an update. So we can touch
Okay.
up on a couple of things, is what I said.
All right, y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh man.
Mm, I don't know. I'm looking at pictures.
Mm,
I'm about to switch up.
mm.
Will this one work? I think this one will work. I like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
I need, I need to do a scrapbook of the New York.
Mm.
Industry plants do have built-in likes. We don't. We don't.
What the industry? What that? Who's the person that's in industry plant? What's the
I
name?
don't know whoever it was, but Lauren is just, she just super chatty. She being cheeky. I wish it would let
Okay.
me like hers. Thank you. Oh my
Well, shout
goodness.
out to you, industry plant. That's what we're gonna call you, because
Yeah, you the
not you,
industry
Jay, but
plant.
whoever
No,
this person, they're the
wait a
industry
minute.
plant.
No, here they are. Jimmy Hoops.
Oh God,
Like with a name like that.
sound like
An
you
industry
sound like
plant.
South, yeah, South Park. You sound like Jimmy from.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Oh my
Um.
God. So yeah.
Oh man.
Well, let's just get to it. Um, I
Let's
mean,
let's start off with a few things, right?
all right.
Updates. You say updates. Put
Yeah.
a one in the chat if you've seen the Defending Your Freedom, Demore Hadley story, part one and
Mm-hmm.
part two,
Mm-hmm.
the Jaguar Wright Effect, the Jaguar Wright Show. Just put a one if you've seen it. Put a two if you haven't.
And while
And
you at it, double tap that screen. 50 of y'all double tap that screen.
yeah, but
Oh, thank you, ACG.
I want to get some feedback. What do you guys think of the story that's being told?
Hmm. And shout out to BJ for jumping in and you know, helping spread the word about what's going on with Demore and Javon. Like salute for real. Thank you, BJ. This is a juggernaut of a bunch of information, and even with the series that we're doing with this interview with Demore, there was still so much more attached to it. So I just want to say salute to you. I know right now it's not the most popular content on YouTube, and people that were working very hard to keep this story from breaking through. Uh, we're trying to change that as much as possible because it deserves to break through. It really does. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on. But at the end of the day, we want to thank everybody who has something positive to say, um, and something positive to, I don't know what's going on.
What's
It's
going on
like
with
the
what?
you didn't see the disco light effect happening.
With what?
Uh-huh, they playing with the numbers heavy, sweetie. They playing with the numbers heavy, but listen to me. We're used to that over here. We are used to, yes, it is getting momentum. And you want to know why? Because Jaganators don't quit and Jaganators don't stop. And we're just going to keep on rocking. We're going to keep on rocking.
Yeah,
That's
keep
just what it's
everyone
going to be.
keep sharing and
Keep
just
sharing,
just let people know
sharing.
because for the
Yeah, let
because for
them.
the most part, BJ, I mean, Jag, BJ guys are brave for being
Moving
the
forward
ones.
with this.
Yeah, because everybody else is scared. They're
They
talking
punks.
about Diddy, but then they're not touching this. Even Joe Budden. Oh, I
I don't
don't
want to
talk
talk
about
about nobody
kids.
kids. She's a grown
Yeah,
woman. I loved it when
yeah,
she said that. I loved it when she
yeah.
said that.
He don't want to talk about nobody kids because
No,
he don't
he
want
don't want to
nobody to
talk about
talk about that arrest when
somebody
he was butt naked in his
that
yeah.
part.
Yeah. Anyway,
That
anyway.
went away real
But
fast.
well, that's interesting. See, look, it's funny how certain people have things that just kind of disappeared, like academia.
Yeah.
Academia had something that just kind of went away.
Charlotte
You know,
Charlotte Fungus. Charlotte Fungus the
well,
fraud.
Charlotte and Envy, even
Yeah.
Fat
Yeah.
Joe. Let's talk about Fat Joe. I remember it was about December. We did a podcast on my channel, and I was talking about Fat Joey and how
Hmm.
he was, talking about blacks and Latinos did this hip hop thing 50
Hmm.
50, and how he would say the N word and
Hmm.
he's classified as a white man. And
I'm trying to turn on. Yeah, where's fake Puerto Rican self? I'm only Puerto Rican during the Puerto Rican Day parade, but I'm white when it comes time for the drunk tank. What is going on with my
what are you
with
going to do?
I'm trying to turn on my ring light and it's not turning on and I don't know why.
Make sure it's plugged to the, and then,
I'm I'm
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
is is it
is it
plugged up? Is it,
yeah, it's plugged up and it was just on the little thingy thing and then it went
um,
off. And I don't know what's
I don't
going
know
on.
what to tell you.
I
Okay,
don't
well,
know
maybe we
why.
just going to do
I
another.
can't tell you why.
Maybe we have to get another one. Don't trip. We'll do that.
I don't know. It was just I haven't turned it on in days.
So
That's
while you're
weird.
getting that, while you're getting that together, what's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
situation?
yeah.
What is the situation with Fat Joe about, you know, something? I've heard something was up.
Little freezy, little fat freezy, freezy getting greasy. Oh yeah, another lawsuit. Yeah,
Another lawsuit? Mm,
another lawsuit. Just it's
okay.
just another sad lawsuit. Wait a minute. Let me flip that around. I ain't trying to flash nothing. Goodness. I swear to God, the older I get, these puppies just get away from me sometimes. Uh,
Your
listen to
titties?
me. Uh, runaway dogs. No, but seriously, let's be clear. By no way do I take joy in hearing about somebody having another lawsuit. In no way do I take it lightly that sometimes people like myself, Hank, get put in lawsuits that they have no business being in, based around nothing but utter lies. If anyone knows that, trust me, after this year, it's definitely me. They literally tried to
Mm-hmm.
turn me into Christina Corum
Mm-hmm.
for something that I wasn't present for. So
Mm-hmm. That
let's be
that
real.
some allegedly somebody else was there, not you. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, I
We're gonna
know.
walk that. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later with Quinn.
Talk about
Anyway,
that. Yep.
um,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
anyway, long
Yep.
and short, let's just keep it all the way a buck. Well, hello, Angel. Now aware. Hello, what a name. Um, and we could do better with these likes. This is a mobile upload. Come on, it not quite 30 minutes, but we could use at least another 100 likes. Just double tap the
David,
screen.
30.
So,
Crazy. All right.
yeah, time flies when you're having 11:11. Now, let's get it. Let's get it home. Oh, it's 111 too, or was. Um, you got a
Mhm.
question to ask me about super bad? What's the super bad? Is that some kind of sea moss?
Sofa King. I have a question to ask you about Sofa King.
That's what it says, because it looks like it says super
No,
bad.
I'm making a joke. I said Sofa
Oh,
King.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know who super
All right,
bad is.
Sofa King.
But what I
I
will
am
say is
Sofa
I know
King.
who Fat Joe is. And I
Yeah,
also
Fat
know
Joe.
who is Blue
Yeah,
Ivy
guys.
inverted.
Don't even. I would even. Don't even. I mean, not
I
like that.
don't
But
know.
yeah, I don't know
I don't
either.
know. I have no idea. So
All right.
oh, super bad. You got a question to ask super bad. Super bad. Well, I mean, if you want to ask a question, you can. Whether I'll answer
I
it
think that was the
is
question.
something
Yeah,
different.
but I don't. Yeah.
Um,
Okay. So Fat Joe,
who's
we clowned the we clowned him
yeah, we did.
earlier in the year.
Yeah,
We clowned the hell out
yeah.
of him earlier in the year. And I forgot it was so bad. I was just like, oh yeah, we went on him. And I know some stuff was coming up a few months ago, about 4 months ago, about
Oh, welcome, Amelia. Well, thank you. You're a member here, Jag Nation. You're not just a member anywhere, you're a member here where history's being made. And we're really happy to have you.
yeah. Thanks
We're
a
building our
million.
community up little by little every
Lawrence speaks
day.
up. She's always representing.
Thank you, Lauren. So, okay. Yes, we did. We was clowning him. We was clowning him because he's fake Puerto Rican and fighting for half of the responsibility of the brilliance of hip hop as a fake Puerto Rican. Yeah, that was pretty much it, right?
That's it. Yeah.
And then he started going after the
So,
FBA and saying that FBAs was black, it was bums and broke. He said that
I
too, right?
mean, he was trying to go after Tariq Nasheed, the guy who created that documentary Microphone Check, right? It just talks
Uh,
about the origins of hip hop and how it was pretty much based, how it was a black African American art, but you had
we
another
let
professor. I
everybody
believe his
in.
name was. Oh well, listen. It was a professor named Joe Conzo, I believe. He's going around. Oh no, Puerto Ricans and Latinos were doing it too. And then John Leguizamo's goofy ass said something about the origins of hip hop and it being 50% Latin and 50% black,
They
and that's
paid
that's a
him to
total
say
lie.
that. They paid him to say they had to
So
pay
that's
him to
why he
say
was
that.
going after FBA. Yeah,
And
that's a
no, but
total
I'm just
lie.
saying,
Everybody
no
knows.
disrespect. And I love John Linguizamo. By the way, we could use another 100 likes. All you gotta do is like, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. That's it. That's it. That's it. Boom. Okay. Bye bye.
All right,
That's it.
stay focused. Stay focused
I
on the
am. I'm
topic.
focused on getting these likes.
Because you're
Now,
talking about
my thing. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? The poltergeist.
they'll get to it. Go ahead.
It's the poltergeist. I gotta make sure. I gotta wait till we stable. So let's just. Yeah, he did do Big Pun wrong, and I would know because me and Pun were
He did it.
friends.
Big Punt's family wrong too.
Me, yeah, he cut them real nasty. He cut them real short. I was never good with it. Um, Jonesy used to speak up about it, and then she got real political with it. So, cause Jonesy and Pun, they was close. Me and Pun, super cool. Um, I mean, as you can see when you look at my history and my pedigree with MCs, I was always the closest to the hottest people that stood behind the people who stood up front. Like, come on, everybody know Pun was writing rhymes for Joe, whether Joe wanted to admit it or not. Joe's Joe's catalog changed after Pun passed away, just like Marshall
Mm.
Mathers' catalog changed after Proof passed away. There's a couple of rappers that you know that I've introduced you to that if they passed away, the people that they fronted for would sound a little different too.
Mhm.
So it's just hella interesting to me how people like rewriting history. I hated seeing Pun pass away, but when I look at all of the stuff that was going on and I look back at it now, gee, sometimes I wonder if somebody got to his doctor, Like
Mm.
when you hear how yeah, like now it's like spooky. Ah. No, but when you hear how like Miss Jag, miss you in Dallas. Pun died on you, yeah. You know what? I miss being home too, and I'm sure I'm gonna come home sooner than later. And you know, I mean, there was nothing like Pun. And Pun, oh my goodness, Pun. But for real though, because he just was struggling. He was struggling so hard with trying to get that weight off of him. And he was going to the doctor, and I don't know. Oh, you would love a song with me and his son? Listen to me. It's in the blood. It's in the blood. I look at all of my old heads. They little whippersnappers, little Eric, Easy son, and You know, Grand Poobah's boy. I popped into him once or twice. Miami Beach, I think, and was the last time I saw him. But I always love seeing, the greats. I love seeing they kids. Hip hop was Negro spiritual, evolved. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Hip hop came from our souls, and not only that. Let's just be honest. I'm not saying that Latin jazz isn't a thing. I'm saying that it's American jazz that fueled hip hop, not Latin jazz. Like a lot of people
Hmm.
forget about a lot of the great origins of everything that happens, and they get to lying and they get to telling they press releases and all of that. But I mean, if they come up with that lie and they can make it stick, then that makes the Jennifer Lopez's make sense, and then that makes the Cardi B's make sense, and then that makes all of the other talent that ain't that great talent. That ain't
Napoleon
really
said,
talent at all.
history is a, Napoleon said,
Hmm.
and yeah, gotta- yeah,
So let's
yeah, it
just,
is.
it is what it is. But anyway, Fat Joe has been suspect for many years. He's going to remain suspect for many years to come, um, especially after today. You know, the simple fact that he and Rock Nation are being included in this
So Rock
lawsuit is
Nation,
interesting.
Rock Nation 2, Darren,
Rock, Na-
wait, what?
Yes, Rock Nation is named in this lawsuit.
Rock, 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 I take them all out. Rock, 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 I take them all out. I wish, shout out to Bullet Loco, J.O. Felony. Did he ever release that disc? I was in the studio just listening to my folks and they just recorded some. He did a cold Jay-Z disc back in the day. I don't think he ever released it, but it was so cold. I just remember the hook. Rock, 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 rock. I take them all out. Rock, rock. Talking about rock. Well, he wasn't talking about Rock Nation because it was
It
Rockefeller
was
at the time.
Rockefeller back then. Yeah. And guess
Yeah.
what?
And he, J.O. Felony used to go in on Jay.
When
Rock,
it
rock, rock,
comes
rock, rock.
to,
I take them all out.
look, when it comes to all of this stuff that's going on and everything that Rock Nation's name is added to, what more can I say?
There it is. There you go. That's another good one. What can I say? Yeah. I gotta see if J.O. released that. Rock, 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 rock. I take them
You a
all out.
mess.
It's like,
You a mess. You are such a bam bam.
man,
You are the
rock,
boom
rock,
bap.
I take them all out. He
And
he
guys, come
like,
on, we could get
yeah,
another
they
100.
getting
Like, stop being stingy.
they're
Stop being
catching more
stingy now.
L's.
Stop
They're
being
catching more
stingy now.
L's. They
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where am I at? Am I here? Am I here?
hip
Am
hop
I
on
here?
oh, I'm sitting here reading the old one. Okay.
Hey, I don't know if Rock
Rock
Nation.
Rock
I don't
Nation.
know. Look, I mean, fire in their pants. They asses is hot right now, G, and not in a good way.
Rock, rock, rock.
Not in a good way, G. Not at all. It's a mess.
Rock.
But
Take them all out.
yeah, the Cash App lawsuit is still pending.
Also, it's a whole lot. The thing is, it's a whole lot, and just you just gotta let stuff happen. But what it's looking like to me, let's move on with the conversation because I was, that's why, with not move on like that, but what this situation is interesting. What we got,
Somebody said that Fat
right?
Joe's lawsuit looks worse than Diddy's Rico.
Yeah. See, I'm so as soon as I'm done producing and doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna do a deeper dive and I want to see what's going on with this Fat Joe thing. It's interesting. All I'm saying is right now it's interesting. The Diddy case is on pause, and then now we got Rock. I mean, we got damn. I was about to kick the chair. Fat Joe, and you said Rock Nation's included in this Rico.
Hmm.
So is it a Rico case? Is that what it is? Is Rico?
Yeah, it is looking Rico. Rico Suave.
Not because he's Rican. It's not because he's Rican. It's just because I figure if it's Fat Joe, because he's Rican, it would be Rico because he's from Puerto
No,
Rico.
no, no. The,
But
the
no, it's the
Rico
Rico.
Suave.
No Puerto.
Let's
No
he's
Puerto.
look,
Puerto.
he's Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto. He's
You know
Puerto
he ate
Rican.
pork. Actually, he ain't even Puerto
Mhm.
Rican. He Irish.
I
He
know.
Irish
I
Rican.
know.
Like there's nothing worse than being a fraud of a fraud. Like it's just it.
You saw the baby picture, not the baby picture, but him as a kid. It's like, dude, you do not look Puerto Rican, bro. Stop.
No, he looked like
He
a
looks
fat
straight.
white Irish
Yeah, he like a white dude
bum.
with the red hair. Yeah, he's a Mick.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, pretending to be a. I can't say it.
That's crazy. Oh shit, that was a good one.
Pretending to be a.
A Mick.
Get them kitchen
Oh
floors
man,
spick and span. Yeah.
damn, that's some cold ish. Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny. But so it's Rico. So who's all involved?
What's up, Aaron? um, you got Pistol Pete, Pistol Packing Pete, or Pete up in there. You got
Pete
somebody
from
else.
talking about. I thought I heard Cool and Dre, right? Did I hear something about Cool and Dre?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Oh.
apparently they making people freak off. They making
Ooh.
people do all kinds of stuff. They stealing
I
people
mean,
royalties. They lying on their paperwork. They backdating royalties. Oh my goodness. Oh my
I
goodness.
mean, how valid is this case though? Like for real,
It must be valid enough.
who's
And
on the
guess what?
case? Who's the attorney?
Oh, the attorney is the esteemed Tyrone Blackburn.
Oh wow. Oh man. Yeah, I think it's just that season. It's just really about to be a whole lot of
Well,
stuff
it's
coming down the
I'm sure he would like to be more involved in the Diddy trial, but unfortunately, he's not. And I don't know why he's using that little unfortunate girl, Jackie McKinney, as his little bad information mule, allegedly. But I'm telling you, y'all duplicitous lawyers need to stop doing business with YouTubers.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Like
end up.
for Tyrone Blackburn to allegedly be one of T. Satel's most valuable sources of information, that really makes sense when you think about it, though, if that's
Mhm,
true, allegedly.
if it's true, if it, if it's true.
Because do you remember when all of YouTube went against her because she was fighting down the story on the autistic victim about her having the date wrong, and then she kept
Mhm,
saying this and boop 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 and yada yada yada, and then all of the YouTubers went after her, and she was sitting there trying to act like she was really a lawyer and like she really understood it while she was reading off of her notes and reading all of the text messages that kept coming
mhm,
through.
mhm,
And then, as it turns out, right before the interview, we found out it was right. She did get the dates
mhm,
wrong. And she was busy
mhm.
acting like she was so smart. And she was busy. That wasn't you, girl. That was Tyrone sitting there pump faking through your little
He had a
face.
tall
Look,
tower.
Tyrone. Mm-hmm. Nancy, stand down, Nancy Drew. Stand down.
I called her Carmen San Diego. People like, leave that girl alone.
Look,
She came the first day looking like straight up, where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
yo.
That was hilarious.
All I know is I'm calling her Nancy Drew because she swear to God she an investigator. She swear to God.
Call her Pookie Watson.
Oh,
That's a better.
yeah, yeah. These
Well, I guess
lawyers,
Nancy's pretty much too.
y'all less than credible lawyers. You need to stop doing business with YouTubers.
Terrence Dixon said that he has evidence, pics and stuff. Oh man, it's bad.
Oh,
That
it's
if he
on
has
then.
it,
It's on. It's on. It's on.
if he
That's
has it,
that's
yeah, that's
Tyrone.
bad.
That's Tyrone. That's Tyrone proof. If
If
he's
he
got
has it,
evidence,
then
then it's
that's
Tyrone
bad.
proof because Tyrone is a fool. Ah,
That is so bad. If he has the evidence, if he has pics and
see,
all that, that's
look,
crazy.
look. Listen, you want to
But
know what I find funny though? Just like a week and a half ago, there was a bunch of people that was running around trying to say that there were no freak offs outside of Diddy. It was just Diddy and his girlfriend. And I was lying and I
yeah,
made all of this
yeah,
stuff up. Now, as it
yeah,
turned
yeah.
out, allegedly, Fat Joe and on behalf of the Rock is freaking off. And then we got Tyler Perry freaking
Oh
off
man,
in the
oh man.
Oval, freaking off with the white meat. He he
Hey,
didn't
look,
want nothing
I
greasy. He didn't want no saucy Santana. He wanted some good lean white meat.
oh damn. Well, the irony is the Terrence Dixon guy is involved with the Fat Joe
Hmm.
lawsuit, and then you got another Dixon, last name Dixon, and I never met a white person with the last name Dixon. That's crazy. I'm sure they're out there, apparently, but this white guy who's going after Tyler Perry, his last name is Dixon.
Mm.
There's a lot of Dixons, a lot of
A
Dixons,
lot of
huh? A
Dixons.
lot of Dixon, a lot of addiction,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
there's
of dick
all a lot
sucking.
of
I don't
Dixons
know,
at the
dick
freak outs.
sucking.
At the
Yeah,
freak out.
a lot of Dixons, a lot of Dixons.
I wonder if they all gonna make them take pharmaceutical tests and see if they got that 2C in them like Cardi B do.
Oh, oh man.
Cause we know Cardi B full of 2C.
You allegedly. Why don't you just say allegedly?
I can say allegedly, but I seen her
But we saw
with the
pictures.
rest of America with
But we saw the
that
pictures.
yeah, we saw the pictures of her with the
I
Diggs
know.
boy
But just
and
because you see the
and
pictures don't
and
mean
the
she ain't definitely.
Tootsie and the Tit please.
Let's not
The
have
way
Cardi
she
B come after you like, she did
yeah, but I'm not running around
the
lying
Gorilla
about her
Girl.
yeah, but I'm not running around lying about her. She was there. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
everybody forgets like a few years back when she was at the Met Gala and they was calling her a weirdo because she kept trying to get everybody to do the cocaine out in public. And she was at the after party for the Met telling everybody they needed to do the cocaine and she was all out of control. Yeah.
Who
That
said
that made
this? Like,
yeah, Cardi. That made page
who,
6.
what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. One night after the Met Gala, she was running around like an insane gremlin, trying to get everybody to do cocaine and telling everybody they need to do cocaine. So if you was doing that at the Met Gala, I have no doubt what you was doing on that boat with that young man.
Mm-mm-mm.
Just because it's pink,
Okay.
don't make you Barbie.
I'm a Barbie girl.
See, and this is what happens. You got all these Latin people thinking they hip hop. Now look at it. So yeah, the Demon Gala. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute on my Raylando Brown.
Oh man. Speaking of
Wait,
that,
what
no, 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 no. I'm just saying it's
about
very
Raylando?
no, 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 yeah, no, no. It's interesting that the Diddy trial is on pause, and then you got all this stuff coming out. Even a couple of weeks back, what should came out and just happened to mention Ray J's name. Then Ray J's name
Mm,
just happened to come up into the Diddy uh, trial or whatever,
wait a
mentioned
minute.
by one person, and then you got Orlando Brown coming out
Wait a
saying, "Oh yeah, well, Ray
minute.
J used to give me the and and you know, and then of course."
The
Well,
Ushkas
I don't
Ushwash?
want to mention. Yeah, well, I was gonna mention Donna T, but let's not go there. But Bushgosh guy, Orlando said that Ray J, yeah, did yeah. It's interesting that there's a pause. Let's go back to Carolina Cunt, and he put a video up of Torras saying all this stuff about you, and
Wait a
you were
minute.
wrong, and you were what, walking girls out the freak offs, but the freak offs was Diddy, and
Wait a
only Diddy ever
minute.
seen. So yeah,
Wait a
go ahead.
minute. Eh, eh. Wait a minute. What? What happened?
Yeah, I'm just saying. You
That's
know,
what they said.
they
That's what they said. See,
they were saying it 2 weeks ago.
I'm glad I don't pay attention to what they say 2 weeks ago because I keep trying to tell people my best receipts are reality and time. Now, see, they was running their mouth about that a week and a half ago. Now look. Now look at how stupid you look.
Yeah, I
Tyler
said,
Perry
man,
gobbling up some lean white turkey meat, just gobbling. But ain't nobody freaking off. People gotta have a nightcap and can't drive so that they could be laid up in the bed and get their little thighs rubbed up on so they can get a job at the Oval. Like, come on,
it,
stop
it, it,
playing, stop
it
playing.
shout out to Carl Jones. Carl Jones was clowning when they did the Boondocks episode where they had the fake Tyler Perry,
Wait a
uh,
minute.
and that fake Tyler Perry was gonna make Granddad a star,
Yeah.
and his promise to Granddad was like, yeah, I'm gonna make you a star.
Yes,
Because he was like,
ACV. Yo, that did not age. Actually, that aged like fine
no,
wine. That aged like fine. Yes. Uno momento, por favor.
and that was they were like that was a real uh experience that somebody that worked on the Boondocks had with they didn't say Tyler Perry in the Boondocks. They called it what was his name, but that was funny.
Oh, have
And they
mercy.
replayed he re-hit that, like he re-hit. Carl Jones is a fool. Carl Jones is
Uh,
a fool.
actually,
That was
no.
funny.
Tyler Perry is a fool. He is a fool in love for that
Oh, damn.
lean white turkey breast meat.
Well, Dr. Umar is well, he's like hands off Tyler Perry. Y'all
Yeah,
going
yeah,
messing with
yeah.
Tyler Perry.
Listen to me. The only reason
I
he's
get what
saying
he
that is
said.
probably no. I know exactly why he's saying it because he want to roll on the on the oval.
Oh shoot, he trying to hit that casting couch.
Unhand
Not
my
the
man.
not the
Listen to me.
not
The kind
the
of
Prince
money
of
that
Pan
Tyler Perry
Africanism.
look, the kind of he look, all it take is one season with Tyler. He could finally open that school. One season. That school be open finally. You got quiet. You okay?
Not nothing.
Oh, that school is a big it's as big a hangnail as Offset is for Cardi's reputation. You can laugh.
Oh
It's
man.
okay to laugh.
No. I'm reading
It's
that
okay
this.
to laugh.
I'm going through. I'm looking at this. This was a 157-page complaint
Mm.
about Fat Joe. It includes minors. Oh man,
Yeah, it includes minors.
wow.
Yeah, he still ain't got no school, Rob. He's sitting up here online prostituting what's supposed to be intellectual ability, and he still ain't got no school. How? What he need a school for? Apparently, he can't learn how to open one up. What he gonna teach? Definitely not economics. Well, he gonna teach. He gonna teach all the kids how to live off of gifts and live underneath the radar of
Why
fraud and
somebody got
tax evasion.
why somebody got Dorothy deported? That's messed up.
Huh?
Dora the Explorer is Dora the deported.
Oh well, you know,
They done got him. Speaking of, Fat Joe
ain't no
needs to
point in
get deported.
separating the family.
No damn.
What?
How about Fat Joe getting deported?
Why?
Um,
Why would he get deported? He's a good old Irishman.
wow,
Because that's exactly
man,
what he'll say if
more
ICE come.
more.
That's exactly he'll let him take the whole restaurant and say, my name is McDougal.
Yeah, Rock Nation. What the every? Wow, I'm looking at it.
Rock
Four
Nation
thousand
downfall.
actual acts to maintain his 4,000 actual acts. Paying a 15-year-old girl's BBL for what? Oh my
Mm. Oh, that's child
God,
endangerment. That's child
that's
endangerment.
nasty.
You got a 15-year-old a BBL for what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They got a
Oh my
what?
Lord.
They got a BBL for a 15-year-old girl. See, that's Blue Ivy future. I bet you they use the same doctor.
Mm.
It's all Rock Nation, you know. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
And speaking of Fat Joe, this just in. Horchata. Where's horchata? Who made horchata?
I don't know.
Who made horchata?
I tell you one thing, you don't want to drink that stuff hot.
No, you don't. Might go good with some pina colada. Um, so Fat
And
Joe trying to
making
claim
love
hip
in
hop.
the rain. Mm.
Fat
Huh?
Joe trying to claim, hip hop, and Puerto Ricans made hip hop, and we know that ain't the truth. Just in, Mexicans didn't invent horchata. It came from North Africa. This is breaking news.
What?
Horchata is from Northern Africa. Anyway,
My good. I tell you what, whatever it is, yeah, and I could see it being made from rice water. I can.
hmm
I can see it because it's got that.
cinnamon.
So what is it like liquefied rice pudding?
hmm
Mm, I could see that. I could see that, especially coming from Northern Africa, because that's a lot of Mediterranean influence. There's a lot of things done. You know what I'm saying with
hmm
curdled thing and rice and
hmm
yeah. I could see it. I could see. I just know you don't want to have it hot.
Nah, nah.
You don't want to have it hot. It's not a hot kind of drink. You better have that thing on ice. Leche too. But this is the thing. People keep trying to call me a liar, and then they have to find out they're wrong.
Mm.
I let them get their ones, twos, threes, 20s off. I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. I don't. I let them do what they do, and then I wait for time and reality to come into full view. And then I ain't got to say nothing at all. I just, what I will say is this though, and this brings us to and we could really use 100 more likes. Y'all being lazy tonight. It's kind of pathetic. Just because you don't see us right now, don't hate. But my point is justice for the Hadleys. Like I want to say for everyone here that's a part of the family, that's a part of the platform. Um, for those who have watched, for those who have liked, for those who have shared, we appreciate you. We thank you. But more importantly than that, the Hadleys thank you. Um,
Yeah,
the story is starting to get more traction, and this family really appreciates the efforts that we're doing here on this platform. They know what kind of fight it is to just be able to get your story through the fray when you're fighting against a machine as big as Rock Nation. Um, but we got to keep going. We got to keep driving it. We got to keep sharing. We got to keep reminding people to share, reminding people to watch. We have to support content creators. And once again, to BJ, salute, salute for jumping in this fight for the Hadleys and for justice for them and for giving Demore a chance. Unfortunately, because of the lawsuit, you know, uh, Javon is not allowed to speak. He has a gag order on him. Um, Demore right now is the only one that has not received a gag order, thank God. So she can continue to keep speaking. And she is a very smart woman. She is. I know BJ on it. We're all on it. Um,
you got to think about why the gag order is pretty much put on him. Sounds like somebody got something to hide. Not him. Why would they need a gag order put on someone?
well, right before the Diddy
Unfortunately,
trial, right, right before the Diddy trial, they made sure a gag order went on Wendy Williams too.
mhm,
They
mhm.
usually like putting gag orders on people that can say damaging things. All right, now we almost have 300 people in the building, but we could use 100 more likes. Come on, guys, let's go. Um, and I'm grateful. You mean Demore? Yes, Demore does know. Desiree's the one that takes advantage of the law. Demore is fighting. She's using the law and she's doing whatever she has to do. Her and Javon both. And I think a lot of people forget, right now because Demore is the face of their effort and you know, their fight for justice, because Javon can't be. People keep forgetting that there's two people involved in this. That's why our hashtag officially is justice for the Hadleys, not just justice for Demore, but justice for the Hadleys, because the truth is the first aggrieved party in that relationship was Javon. And because of Demore's devotion to her relationship and to the love of her life, who she's been with for 16 years, for crying out loud, um, she then became, a part of this conspiracy to defame and disgrace them and tear them apart. When it gets to the point where your own mother is willing to throw you in a mental hospital so that she can say, I win, you lose. Um, when people can start justifying putting bad cases on good people for the simple fact of, I don't think you're good enough. I don't like where you came from. I think my daughter could do better. Like that's just it's wicked. Period. And I just want to say There are some content creators right now here on YouTube that are trying to find their way into this story in the most disgusting of ways. Um, I'm going to ask everybody, if you see something that looks like defamation, if you hear something that sounds terrible, please report it. Please report it immediately. They're coming after our videos. They're reporting our videos, trying to shut our videos down that have very, very, very real, relevant, and pertinent and accurate information. You know, salute to Odell and Set in the West. His editing job, his editing production work, his post production is been nothing less than just top notch. Um, it's one thing to hear you, tell your story, but then for your story to not only be narrated, but narrated with real actionable information that everybody can see. And I don't know if you guys are experiencing it the way I am, but by the time Odell's finished editing an episode and I'm, sitting down doing the recap, it is hitting me so much different being able to see the actual evidence of everything that Demore is saying while she's saying it in real time, having those moments, those cut screens where we go to real live body cam footage. Like, this is not edited, this is not contrived in any way. This is all real stuff and it happened. Um, I don't know. Put a one in the chat if you're enjoying, the visual presentation of this interview. Um, I just, salute to Set in the West. Salute to you for taking such good care of this story with all of the information and all of the hard work. Uh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. It's so interesting because Demore, she said that to me as well, that I was the first, person that she sat down with that was able to pick out everything. And um unfortunately for me, I've had no choice but to do so because of how much fake AI stuff has been put on me. And it's just so funny because do you remember last year when they tried to AI me last year with Storm? You remember that, Odell?
Hmm.
And when it first hit, I sat down and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, this is fake. I was like, I said these words, but I didn't say it in this order. I was talking about something else. I got to remember exactly what I was talking about, but I was not talking about him. Yes, congratulations to Set in the West, 10K subscribers. Fantastic. But do you remember?
Hmm.
And even you said, I need to take a look at this. I need to study this. I need to see what's going on. Remember?
Hmm. Hmm.
And I was right, wasn't I?
Hmm.
You want to know who taught me how to spot AI? My son Sam, because he was able to pull all the AI that Trashy K did on him that first time he got ambushed into a fake interview. It was Sam that taught me how to do a salute to my baby boy. He taught me how to spot it, how to see it. Oh my goodness, he's amazing that way. Yeah, Sherlock and Watson. Yeah, it was Sam that taught me how to spot AI and how to pull it all up. And then, of course, I started going even further and I started pulling up the actual voice clips. Oh, listen to me, Gen Z. I take that vitamin all the time. Gen Z they be on it, but they grew up with this. This is all second nature to them. And for those of them who really, really, really have keen eyes, it's just, I know. Listen to me. Both of my sons, handsome. Yeah, he is a great teacher. But I learned, and I was able to start going through and spotting, and then being able to pull the voice clips, showing people where the deadlines are with both, like I did with Mr. Ralph Boston when he had his fake interview with me, and I pulled out the way he AI'd me. Like, there's so many people that have AI'd me on this app for content. It doesn't make any sense. But it's made me a very, very, very skilled bloodhound when it comes to sniffing out AI stuff. So salute to Demore for giving me that credit, because if I can go and look at her video cold without knowing her and seeing it just like everyone else saw it, and taking the time to be able to look, break it down, look at the metadata, watch the screen, speeding up, looking at the time that it did, how the blurs did, the changing of the colors of clothes, the door swinging back and forth, just like that damn dustpan was swinging back and forth in that AI video with Storm, the bad shadows in my eyes, the earring that stopped and froze while the rest of me moved and then moved, like all of that.
Mm.
No different. So I wonder who on YouTube still wants to hold to this Jag did this and Jag said that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I could pull her video cold, and then she was able to sit there and explain everything to y'all eloquently. What makes you think I was wrong about what they AI'd on me last year? Or what? I got her video right and my video wrong? Make that make sense. Put a 2 in the chat if you think I got the AI video of me that they tried to pass off on Storm Monroe last summer on me. Put a 2 in the chat if you think I was wrong. Put a 3 in the chat if you think I was right. I want to see it. I'm able to pick out an AI video of somebody I don't know, but I can't spot the glitches in my own when I remember the conversation I was having. That sounds crazy. That sounds plumb nuts, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's time to spin the block on that video. And maybe it's time for me to sue Storm Monroe for that video. Maybe we shouldn't let him off the hook. Maybe we shouldn't let everybody else off the hook that ran with it too. Like Andre Turner, who got a little viral moment in media takeout off of that, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that was their whole thing. Jag lied on Jay. Jag said this about this. And that video isn't AI. Yes, it is. And if y'all don't want to get known as the lying bums you are for it, then you'll release the metadata. Release the metadata so it can be properly examined. Oops. You play dummy games, you get dummy prizes. I'm so sick and tired of being questioned by a bunch of liars and frauds. I really am. But when it comes to Demore's case and Javon's case, you know,
Mm-hmm.
part of the reason why I did that AI breakdown for that video was because I saw how they was passing it around and what they was doing. Exactly. Don't believe the hype. Mm, don't believe the hype. No, for real. Like that video, that AI video was passed around and put out there to try to make an innocent black man look like he was some kind of barbarian. And now, as y'all have heard, as y'all have heard, out of Demoray's own mouth, he wasn't even the aggressor in the situation. He was. Which is why they did everything that they did to cover it, to chop and screw it, to remix it like they T-Pain or something like. And that's why I did that AI breakdown to show everybody. Because I said, I can't believe y'all gonna take this fake piece of crap. Oh, and that's the other part. Let's not forget there was no audio with that video because the audio in the video would not have matched the narrative they were trying to sell with that AI altered crap. You know, there was a YouTuber earlier tonight that decided to read Desiree Perez's lawsuit filled with nothing but lies, with no real anything, no real evidence, no real receipts, no real nothing. Painting that man as something that he's not. Now, when they first started doing it and I did the AI breakdown, all of that stopped, didn't it? All of that
Hmm.
stopped. They left that video alone. So for somebody to come back almost 3 weeks later trying to sell that same drivel when we're sitting here presenting their story, Demore is sitting here sharing all of these details. We're showing you his arrest. We're showing you the faulty stuff. But that other content creator that was reading that sham lawsuit with no real evidence and a bunch of lies and AI crap. Huh, that lawsuit had testimony from victims that have changed their statements on 2, 3, 4 different occasions that couldn't even understand English. How could you possibly? I had to do the breakdown. So you already know they're gonna fight us on making sure that these videos for this interview series with Demore, you know they're gonna fight us. You know they're gonna fight us. So we gotta fight harder. We can fight harder with them likes too. But seriously, there was a whole content creator sitting there defaming Javon Hadley, and I'm telling you, this platform's not gonna stand for it. Yeah, and Desiree is a lifelong criminal. Like you don't become an award-winning confidential informant to the feds, taking down cartels by being an honest person. You had to lie to a lot of people to get close to them bosses, to get that information so that you could turn it over to the authorities and take them down. You gotta be a hell of a liar to be able to fool cartel leaders. You gotta be a hell of a liar because they're great liars. But then again, you're a woman, you got 5 different kids, 5 different men. You probably do know how to lie to people. I'm just saying, No disrespect, but real rap. This is a person that wasn't even around to raise this young woman because she had to go to jail for playing cartel and robbers. Had to leave this job. Very duplicitous and nefarious with a very active imagination. Because to sit there and to come up with the kind of lies that she's told about these young people, one minute in their face you like them, you giving them Dolphins tickets. The next minute you're painting people as human teleporters and putting fake sex crimes on your daughter that never happened to her. It's out of control. It's out of control. What kind of mother would ever play about that? Like I'll never forget one time the kids they pretended like my mom was sick and they had to stay home with her and take care of her so they didn't have to go to work. Exactly, hiring unlicensed PIs and some of them were carrying firearms. Let's just be clear.
Mm.
Let's just be clear. But yeah, this is not an honest person. Broke the law on many occasions. She's lied on many occasions. She's a government snitch, which means she's always more interested in saving her own ass than somebody else's. But to be a black content creator running with that shwill, what makes it worse though is that that same content creator actually tried to get an interview with the Hadleys, reached out to their attorney and got shut down. So rather than just walking away and leaving it alone, you decide you're going to jump to the other side of the fence and read all of the lies and all of the trash and all of the nastiness with an audience full of black people sitting there encouraging you to defame an innocent black man who's committed no crimes. Hmm. Am I wrong, Odell?
Mm-mm.
Hey, Sugar Plum. Like, what kind of sicko do you have to be? You acting like this man is your ex-boyfriend. You acting like this man is your baby dad. Oh, you not gonna answer my calls? Oh, you not gonna answer my calls? Oh, you not gonna talk to me? Even though I offered you money, you not gonna talk to me? Well, that's okay. That's okay. And then your response is to go run and trash that black man with a bunch of lies. I'm so sick and tired. I'm telling y'all, these black YouTube CCs is a red flag. They a red flag.
Mhm.
They really lynch. They Willie Lynch. Because you wasn't talking all of that craziness when you was busy trying to get an exclusive, begging for an exclusive, gagging for an exclusive, offering to pay for an exclusive. No, you wasn't talking like that then. But you don't get what you want, so you want to talk like that now? I'm asking everybody, anybody who hears any defamatory anything and cannot provide any evidence or any receipts that differ or can challenge what Demore and Javon have shared with us. I am encouraging you now. If you see any content creator, run it. If it don't look right, report it.
Yep, I agree.
They busy reporting our
Mm.
videos, trying to keep our videos out of the algorithm, trying to slow it down so it can't be monetized, so there can't be more ads, which will open it up to a wider audience and get it more exposure like it needs. Report them all. Thank you, ACG. Like, I'm just disgusted. I'm so sick and tired of seeing these Black YouTube content creators. Yes, God said no. I'm just tired. I'm tired. They run down on their own people for a click and a view. Mad because you couldn't get an exclusive. Because you delulu. It's sad. Stick to the stuff y'all know. Making up lies about lesser people and begging for cash apps and super chats. Stick to what y'all know. Because what y'all should know is that these people have attorneys. And I'm going to gather every ounce of every defamatory everything, and I'm going to be sending it to their lawyers. I'm going to make sure they don't miss nothing. So, Odell, do you want to wake up and say anything before we get ready to sign off?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm listening. It's yeah, it's just ridiculous. These desperate bottom of the barrel content creators, all they do is, read and interject their unwanted opinion to like people's real lives. They need to, yeah, sit down somewhere for real.
You should be ashamed of
Have
yourself.
several feet.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Like you people running around here thinking that you're advocates, running around here thinking that you're doing something, running around here acting like you're solving crimes. The only thing you're doing is complicating and muddying the waters and doing a bang up job, doing as much disinformation as you possibly can. You're not reporters. For real, you're not even gossip columnists. You're stalkers with bad habits that you need to break. But to any of you other weirdo content creators that's looking to have a moment, 1212, do yourself a favor. If you're not going to report the facts on this case, if you're not going to be objective on this case, stay away from it.
Hmm.
Because I'm going to be reporting every piece of filth I see, especially with all of the information we have access to and we are privy to, and we know where the lies are. Apparently, we're so good, we were able to pick them out before we got all the information to begin with. But we're not going to let you disrespect this story. It's just that simple. Because this is real testimony from real witnesses of real crimes against them. Anybody who would be stupid enough to try to defend any of Desiree Perez's actions. Hmm. We'll see if she pays to get you out of your lawsuit when you get sued for defamation against the Hadleys. We'll see if Rock Nation steps up to pay your legal fees. Hey, Carmen Scam Diego. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
No, but seriously though, People do too much, and yet you don't do nothing.
Mm.
I ain't never met so many people that did so much and so little at the same time. Rest in peace, Shanquilla Robinson. May your family find justice for you someday. Lord knows all of the YouTubers that talked about you didn't. Or maybe they're all looking to go viral, like Finney and his wife Bubbly. All they had to do was get gunned down in the street. Now they YouTube famous. They getting talked about. They on more YouTube than they ever was on their own channels. Is that really what people are out here doing, dying to go viral? Sad. So yeah, if you see something, report something. Um, please share, share. And I don't care whose channel it is. If it's good, if you know it's lining up with the facts, if you know it's lining up with you seen, if you see somebody doing, you know, positive, not even positive, just accurate content on this case, please share it. I will be. I want, I don't care if it's just our channel. I don't care if it's just our channels. It needs to be as many channels as possible. I got a bunch of posts and stuff we need to put up on other outlets as well. We need to make sure that all of the algorithms or all of the social media platforms is getting hit. I'm going to be putting up shorts, you know, little clips, little previews. Please, y'all make sure if you can grab them, share them, please. The only way to make things like this stop is make sure that everybody sees it so people won't want to do it no more. Or maybe the law have an excuse to stop them from doing it. Fame seems like a lot of work you'd rather garden. Honey, who you telling? So I just want to say justice to the Hadleys and salute to their marriage. They are newlyweds. The simple fact that they found a reason to hold on to their love and to turn it into exactly what they wanted it to be. The simple fact that they've known each other and been together since they were 14 years old. The simple fact that they've spent 16 years of their lives together. They're best friends. Odell,
Mhm.
Odell,
Yeah.
just got caught snoring.
Mhm.
Yes, justice for Natanya Rubin as well. She has a right to be frustrated after 25 years. Finally got him back in that room. She don't want to see him get away this time like he did last time. Can you blame her? Odell is funny because he will get up, he will come fresh up out of sleep and have things to say to you. You hear me? But that's Odell. No, but seriously though, guys, they've been through some pretty awkward times in a relationship. And as someone who's been in a relationship that's been gaslit and defamed, and it's hard. I know he wants to go night night. He can go night night. I can finish this up alone. He ain't gotta stay. But we both gotta go night night. We both got a lot to do in the morning. This story is the most important thing we're doing for this channel, guys. This story. And it's going to lead to the next story. And it's going to lead to the next story. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. That's what Jag Nation is all about. Defending freedom, whether it be yours or mine. So yeah, all right, guys. Bye. Have fun storming the castle. Oh, you finally got your Super Learning 3000 and Tell the Truth. Okay, great, 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 great. And guys, I talked to Grace. Grace is ready to come back for book club. And we got to get with Dr. Megan because you know Dr. Megan has the the Healing Your Childhood Trauma workshop. Y'all saw the link. For those of you who had asked about it and asked for it, there it is. It's available. I'm going to post it again in the morning, and I'm going to see if we can get Doc to come through tomorrow. Um, this case and this story and everything that's going on, it's been kind of throwing us back. Oh, you got your book for Doc? Okay. All right. All right. Listen to me. Yes, Tell the Truth. Forward written by Jaguar Wright. Not that I'm bragging. I'm honored actually. I miss her too. So no, we're gonna get her to come back through. And I mean, guys, we might pause a project, but we're always in motion. But this story, it needed our attention. It needed our immediate attention. And we thank y'all for coming along with us and supporting us. Please keep the Hadleys in your prayer, all in your prayers. Pray for a victim, pray for a survivor. I say it all the time. Oh, Petty Tuesdays. Yes. Yes. I think Petty Tuesdays is coming back unless she just did one. I'm not sure. But if she hasn't been doing it, I know she's going to be bringing it back. Ugh. And yeah, guys, no, just I want to thank everyone for all 263 people, all 263 likes. I'm sure Replay Gang is going to get us to 1,000. Yeah, the Hadleys deserve justice. They deserve to be able to start a life together just like anybody else, start a family together. I mean, for crying out loud, the amount of money that they're being forced to spend on legal fees and all of this, the least we could do is help them get the word out. Let that be our platform's wedding gift to them, you know, that we get the word out. Oh, thank you, Bethany. It's always good. And life do be lifing, but don't think when you don't see us, we ain't working. Because we are. We're working. And oh down. Oh down.
Yeah.
We can go now. It's time to go. Bye.
All right.
Night, everybody. Share, share, share. Hashtag justice for the Hadleys. And don't believe the hype. Mm. I tell you, man, people got a whole lot of nerve.